Okay, streaming now. All right, so today we're going to, hey, it has been a while since I streamed, so this is just a quick update, and I'm still going to work on the WooCommerce subscription post-trial fee plugin, and I think we have 4 issues open. I'm going to see how many of those I can knock out and get finished. So let's get rolling on that. Okay. Zoom in here. So this is our this is the plugin. Get the repo. I'll drop that in the chat. For code, repo for code. My kids are watching Avatar, so you're gonna probably hear them screaming in the background, which is just how it goes. Okay, so just wanted to knock out a couple of issues. I think we were really close last time to a 1.0. I don't think I have any releases. Yeah, there's no releases right now. But there's 4 open issues. So let's see what we got here. Let's work on this one. And let me change this over here. What is our repo? Subscriptions post-trial fee. I've been all over the place on this thing. So WooCommerce subscriptions post-trial fee. Hey, Igor, how's it going? It's super late for you over there. I know. I was trying to stream earlier in the day to try and mix time zones, but yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm on issue 4 here, branch here. It's hard to mix that with my face. Okay. Sure, I have everything up to date. Cool. So what I'm working on issue 4, which is adding a description to the subscription product page. Okay, so we have, let's go see what this looks like. This is the local test site. All right. The simple subscription with variable subscription post-trial fee. I have a couple of these. Okay, so here's the simple. And here's the variable subscription with a post-trial fee. Okay, so streams with a post-trial fee. So this product has a, let's see, 45 days every month subscription, never expire, free trial for 5 days. I think my plugin got turned off because I'm not seeing any of the code. Let's see. Yeah, it's turned off. Okay, so activate that. And let's reload this. Okay, so post-trial fee, $8. $45 every month. Free trial for 5 days. Post-trial fee, $8. So this is called stream subscription with post-trial fee. And an $8 post-trial fee. That's good. Oh, this is simple. So simple was working. Let's see. So add a post-trial fee to the product page. So yeah, we got that. We got that display fee and pricing string. I think we don't have it for the variables. So here's a, this is not a variable product. Here we go, variable subscription. So personal 5-day free trial. Let's see. See if this one is a little bit different. Variable subscription. So I need to check the variations because that's where all the subscription information is held. So if I expand that, post trial fee is $20 for personal, and it's a $35 every month subscription with a $5 with a 5-day free trial. So, so if we select personal, and this is where there's no, yeah, here's this random variable thing that I put in there. So let's see what we got. Okay, so we have this little marker for where it's supposed to be. So let's see what where I put that. Okay, so it's right here. So we are inside of, need an ending line feed right there. Okay, blank line. So WooCommerce subscriptions product price string. I think that's what the note I left myself on this. Yeah, here's the, okay, so here's the here's the work in progress pull request. All right. Okay, so that is display fee in the price string. Currently add string for the post trial fee to simple. Does not currently work for variable. Okay, that's where we left off. It's been about 3 weeks since I streamed on this, so needed a little refresher there. Okay, let's get this fixed. I'm excited, even though I just almost broke my chair. Okay, so we have subscriptions product price string. We know that we have a post trial fee based on line 217. It says get the post meta for the product and see if we have a string. And then let's see. We're hooking into the WooCommerce subscriptions product price string. And that is giving us this. Okay, here's the problem. We're not going to be able to use this product price string like we did for the simple product. Here's the reason. Let me go view this one. And I'll see if I can put them side by side. So here's the simple over here. And this field is the price string. This is the price string, but if you can tell, a variable product has multiple prices based on the variations chosen. So that's why we have this string here at the bottom changing with each one of these. So change the business, it changes the price. Change the enterprise, changes the price. And we set up that variation, each variation with a different trial fee. $20, business is $90, enterprise is gouging you for $200. Okay, so we can't use this one, so that's a bummer. We're gonna have to find out where this string is. And this is what? This is variation price, WooCommerce variation price. Single variation wrap. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out where that is. Let's go find that. WooCommerce subscriptions product price strings, probably in close to this. So let's go to the subscriptions plugin. And let's find that hook. It's a filter, actually. Is it a filter or is it a hook? I don't remember. I'm looking in the wrong plugin. Subscriptions. It's not going to find that. Okay. Let me get my head on straight. It's not looking for my function name. I'm looking for this. This is the filter. Okay. Find in path. Okay. Include this file. Product. And then this is a switcher. We don't care about that. Subscriptions product. This is method. Here, let's go look at this. So we're in class WooCommerce subscriptions product, and it does all of this to find the price string. Okay, this might be where we need to be. Returns a string representing the details of the subscription, but we want this variation price string. Subscription details, variation price. So let's close this down. Get price string, get price. Let's do a command 7 and check out this class. So where are we? We are here, get price string. Is there any method that handles variation? So subscription variation class. Get sign up fee. We're looking for something that handles a variation. Okay. Checks the class name being used for a product variation to see if it should be a subscription product variation. Set subscription, that's not what we want. Maybe set variations price HTML. That looks a lot better. Okay. Variable subscription. Ensure their price is displayed for a subscription variation where WooCommerce would normally ignore it. This is called when. WooCommerce available variation. Okay, so it returns a price. Is that what we're looking for? This is a WooCommerce price currency symbol. WooCommerce price amount. WooCommerce class price. Not sure that's what we want, but let's throw something in there. I usually, just to figure out if I'm in the right place, I just throw in some random characters. Actually, numbers aren't going to help in a price, are they? Just do a bunch of Z's. It's kind of a needle in a haystack thing here, because I don't work with this template very often. So yeah, that's not it. So trash variations do not allow subscriptions to, okay. Maybe I can find like one of the classes. What about variation price? Nope. Variation price. Is it in a template? This is translation files. .pot. That's an admin file. That's not what we want. How is this displayed to the front end? This is challenging. Okay. Let's check subscriptions templates. So WooCommerce subscriptions / templates. We are on a single product page, add to cart, variable subscriptions. This looks promising. So here's the form. After add to cart button, after variations form. So let's throw in some H2s here. This is totally hacky because I don't know what I'm looking for. Here one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somewhere in there. It's not gonna be outside the form. Okay. Yeah, we're way below it. So let's get rid of this stuff. So here one was the closest, right? Okay, it's up here. After single variation. This is so hacky. If y'all have a better way of finding this, I would love some suggestions. Okay. And we're going to count down 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's not going to work. That's inside of a PHP block, isn't it? Okay. Echo. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, so it's under here 3, above here 2, here 3, somewhere in here. Echo. Here. 2.5, since we seem to be counting backward, counting down. It's under 2.5 and above 2. Okay. Single variation. So that's our action that's pulling it in. So it's going to pull in single variation, add to cart button. Cool. See, isn't PHP doc helpful? Okay, so let's just leave that there. I don't care. It's going to be ugly for now. Okay, let's go find. Okay, so is this going to be in subscriptions or in WooCommerce? Let's find this hook. We are looking for a do action, and here we go. Variable subscription do action. No, sorry, we're looking for an add action. Yeah, that's not what we want. This is where we came from. That's not it. Let's check WooCommerce. And this is totally not necessary. It's just not necessary to add the post-trial fee here. We could add it here. In fact, let's just do that real quick because that's sort of usable enough, but we're trying to communicate clearly to the customer when they're seeing this. Like, what are they going to be charged? You don't want to have someone work. You don't want to work all that hard work to get somebody signed up for a subscription, and then they feel kind of deceived by what happens to their charge card. They get charged for. So let's just throw that variation in there. We could probably just use the first one. So post trial fee, get post meta, and then true. If it's blank, then we're adding the post trial fee. Else, we get the variable post trial fee, and it's an array. So let's see what this is. Let's add a breakpoint and see what this array looks like, so we can see what to pull out and actually display. Because we're going to want to display it like line 219. We're going to want to display it like that. Okay. So hit your little start listening for debug connections. And so the heartbeat, WordPress heartbeat, like calls back and it gets annoying. So I'm going to close all these except for the page I care about. I'm going to click the little debug guy here and refresh. And that should, yeah, here we go. Okay, here's our connection came in. Let's see what this, my windows are all messed up. And I was researching something previously with the cart, so let me delete these watches because they don't make sense in this context. Closing that. Okay, so we have a variable post-trial fee that was from the post meta, which gets our variable subscription post-trial fee. And that's an array. So we have 1924, 1925, 1926. Those are the IDs of the variations. Oh, I closed all the windows. Sorry about that. So say we just grab the first one off the top and display that. Let's just do that. So I'm going to hit play and let this page finish out the debug. It's going to do it a couple more times. Okay. Let's turn off debug because I don't want to be disturbed. So for now, grab first item and display. So fee array pop. I think that grabs the first one. And then we're going to do this. And post trial fee starting at $S and of this fee. So that'll just grab the first one, which should be the $20 one, I believe. Okay, grab the last one. Pop is grabbed from the end of the array. What? Array shift would probably grab the first one, right? Array shift. Shift an element off the beginning of array, and pop is the last one, right? Pop an element off the end. Okay, we want shift because we want the smaller one. We don't want to scare people away with the enterprise pricing. Okay, array shift. If is array, and we need to make sure that it's big enough, that there's something there. And greater than or equal to the count of the array is greater than or equal to 1. Just there's something there to shift. So why don't you, why am I getting the yellow squigglies? Equal sign not aligned. Fine. Okay. Reloading. Didn't like that. So count. Did I do that right? Make sure we have an array. What? And not empty? Not. Does that make more sense? Okay. Free trial and post-trial fee starting at $20. So, okay, so that's all we need to do. Because that communicates at least. Here, let's sign up for personal, sign up now, and see what our cart looks like. I have some other random products in here. Okay. $35 a month with a 5-day free trial. $35 a month. So yeah, there's nothing in there about the post-trial fee. It is pretty dang confusing. So we are gonna have to find out where that is. It's not the best. Okay, so let's see. So we were at this hook, single variation. We're trying to find out in WooCommerce where that hook is. Add action, single variation, template hooks, single variation, add to cart. So it's probably both of them. Okay. Where is the function? Okay, this is, so this file is wc-template-hooks. There's, WooCommerce has a joining file is wc-template-functions. So all the hooks are defined in this file, and then all the functions, the callbacks, are defined in another file. Let's find that other file. WC template hooks. It's gonna be at the bottom. WC template functions. Okay. This is where we're gonna find. So it's gonna WooCommerce single variation. It just defines a div. Okay, so that tells me that it's probably brought in through when this is changed. This is populated. This div. Is this where we are? WooCommerce single variation. WooCommerce variation. WooCommerce variation, single variation. WooCommerce variation. Yeah, so this is the div that we're looking for. So it's just added here, and then an AJAX call when this is changed populates it. So let's try and find that template. Here I can probably see the I can probably see where AJAX. Okay, so it's calling. If I switch to business, business is updated. Let me reload. Turn debug off because I don't need it right now. Okay, so all that happens. Okay, we want to choose an option. So let me clear this. Personal. So I can't see this. Maybe it's localized. It's probably localized. Inspect page, just for my own curiosity. So when that drop down changes, it is not changing. It is not making a call back to WooCommerce site. It's yeah. Is it here? God, this is a lot. Yep. Okay, so what's happening is it's not calling back to WooCommerce. That's why the network tab is empty. What it's doing is localizing that information right here in data product variations as part of the form element. So trying to think of how we add that. Okay. That's going to be hard. That's going to be a challenge. I'll have to figure out where that is. So for right now, we have my page is not loading for some reason. closing down cart, closing down checkout. Okay, we have that text, and we want to figure out the localized text. So it's going to be here. Assets, JS, front end. It's going to be on single product. Okay. So what is this called? Inspect element. It is the plan. Data attribute name, attribute plan, data show option, none, yes. ID plan. So input to select. Product gallery, jQuery selector. This might not be, this single product might not be where I need to be looking. I'm trying to find a single product page. Yeah, add to cart variation sounds better. Like where this is being switched from, because when this page loads, they got to bind some JavaScript here to change the fields. Use the localized data and change the fields. So initial state, single variation wrap, show variation form. Okay, here's the variation form, reset variations, which is this. Yep, this is reset variations. So this function resets the variations. Hide variations, show variation. Okay. Click, single add to cart. That's not what we want. Found variation, variation form, change. Yep, variations, select. So that's what we want. So on change is what we're looking for, which is going to be down here. On change. So triggered when an attribute field changes. So that's what we're looking at here. Okay, so we want to, or what's it doing? So on change then calls variation form. And then if there's no matching variations, it removes it. Use Ajax check variations. Else variation select change. Trigger variation select change and check variations. Okay. That's what we want. Oh, I don't know where that is. Where is variation select change? So this is what happens. Like it's triggering that. Well, where is that? Defined. Because it's going to want to pull from this product data 95 that we found here. Oh god, I totally got lost. Where is this in the page? Let's try this again. View page source. Okay. 95.0. It's this thing. This big old monster. Data product variations. Okay, so yeah, so it's here. Product variations. Self variations data is getting loaded as product variation data. because it's localized. And how can we hook into that? Let's see. Because Subscriptions is doing it. Subscriptions is already adding this /month with a 5-day free trial. Okay, getting closer. We're getting closer. So let's go back to Subscriptions and see where it, I'm going the wrong way. Subscriptions. WooCommerce Subscriptions. Okay. Find in path. Product. Variations. Variable subscriptions. See, look, here's the JSON and code available variations. Okay. Let's check that out. Because this looks a heck of a lot like what, yeah, this is basically this part right here. Form variations, form cart. Yes. Okay, so where are we getting that from? Where are we getting this encoded data from? Because we need to add some stuff to it. Okay, so it's not here. This is just a template. So let's figure out where this template's included. So find in path, variable, what was it called? Variable subscription.php. It's in the single product add to cart. Okay. Variable subscription.php. And so there's going to be a, get template. And so before that get template, somebody is setting that data, or actually in it. Okay, so available variations are going to be from product get available variations. Okay. Size of, so this is the variable subscription add to cart function, which is probably hooked into WooCommerce variable subscription add to cart. Okay, cool. So it's being fired in here, in between our here 2.5 and our here 2. Okay, recap. We're trying to add this text, post trial fee starting at $20, to this variation price, which changes every time you switch a variation. So, Subscriptions already does it. We already figured out it's not Ajax. This is localized data. The JSON's in the file here as product data dash product variations. So we just need to add on to that. So we found in Subscriptions the variable subscription add to cart, which will create this get variations string. And if it's true, then it will send product variations. If also send false, but we know that it's sending this. This is so confusing. Get variations is the size of product get children, which is probably an array. Yeah, it's returning an array of the IDs of the children. So that's like 3 in our case, personal, business, and enterprise. That needs to be less than applying filters to the product. Less than or equal to 1. Okay, let's debug this stuff because this is not making any sense. Okay, so we're turning back our debugger. And let's show through a request. Refresh. Okay. Are we there? No, we're here. We're in the wrong place. I don't want this. Turn this off. Okay, cool. Here we go. So we're in variable subscription add to cart. We have a product, which should be the parent product. Product subscription 1923. It's this one, probably. And then the children after that. So okay, get variations is going to be a Boolean. I believe it'll be false. It should be true. Let's step over it. So get variations is true because Let's add a watch. Okay, let's see what the heck is in this. This should, size of product guilt children should be 3, right? Because there's 3 children. Oh, that's the wrong text. Hold on. Add a watch. 3. There are 3 children. Is that less than or equal to this apply filters product variation threshold? Okay, it's not going to run out of apply filters. It's not going to run it in my watch. Variation threshold. What the flip is that? Oh, hey, this is what it returned. Anyways, it's true because we have variations. We need to get them. Okay. So in that case, because of that, we're going to send the available variations string that's just going to get encoded in the template. So get variations is true. So we're going to say product get available variations. So we're calling the product, which is a subscription product. There's 2 definitions. One's in the subscriptions plugin and one's in WooCommerce. We want the subscriptions one. Okay, I'm going to hit play and let this page finish loading. Okay. So get available variations. What does it do? It gets an array of available variations. So it calls the parent, because this is a subscription product. The parent is probably WooCommerce product variable. So this is WooCommerce product variable subscription. Makes sense. So it does whatever this thing does and throws that into a string. Because this is going to be, no, it's going to be an array. Okay, so available variations, add the variation first payment date if data is being prepared for the add to cart form. If array is return, so yes, we're going to add, so pretty much what that's saying is, are we in the add to cart form? Yes, we are here. And it wants to add the first payment date. So it wants to add this text that we care about, that we want to modify. So it says for each available variations as an index in the variation data. Ooh, that's going to be interesting to look at. Add the product's synced first payment date. So it gets the variation ID, and then it says get product's first payment date. This doesn't sound like what we want. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, we got a breakpoint. That's there. Let's take that one off. We don't care about that anymore. Okay, here we are. So, return is an array. So we're gonna go into this this if statement. Let me remove these watches because they aren't needed anymore. Returns an array. We're going in. Okay, for each available variations, there should be 3. And what is in this array? Just a bunch of data. So this 199 is the enterprise. Does it actually have the name? Yeah, enterprise is a SKU. And the variation ID. Business and personal. Cool. So those are our variations, which I guess we got from get available variations. And then are we actually going to add that? For each of these, if the variation data is set, then available variations first payment HTML. Okay, so that added a first payment HTML. What does that look like? Let's see. It's blank. Freaking fantastic. Okay, well, let's see. Price HTML, $35 per month. It's in the price, y'all. Gosh. Okay, so this is not where we need to be. So it's in the that slash month is in the price HTML, which was already returned to us. So we are after the fact. So it's in this parent. Okay. Let's let this go. Okay, page loads. Bye-bye. Let's close, turn off that breakpoint, and let's go see what this is. Parent, we are in WooCommerce product variable 289. Get available variations. Get an array of available variations for the current product. Okay, it's that price string again, because it's gonna find get available variation. Okay, it's still that price string that we need to get. Okay, I feel like we're going in circles. Okay, so let's close this, because if you recall, in our plugin back here, we hooked into the price string. But it's calling it for a variation. So let's put our breakpoint here and clear all the other ones. Just looking at a list of breakpoints. Need to delete these post trophy. There's a lot of breakpoints I don't need. Just turn those off. Okay. I just want this one. Okay, so here's my hunch. My hunch is this thing's been used the whole time. It's being used for this price string and then for this price string. But it's not stopping because the product doesn't match. Let's reload this page. Reload the page. Debugger should kick in. Okay. So it's being called from subscriptions product get price string. See our stack here? Being called from price is equal to subscriptions product get price string, and this is under get template for single price. Okay, so that's once. This should happen 3 more times. Let's see where that happens. I'm gonna take a screenshot because that's how I remember shit. Okay. Clicking back to where we were. So this is getting the price, I believe, for this right here. So let's let this one run, and it should happen a couple more times. So play. There's the second one. Okay. Now this should be somewhere in that okay. Yeah, there we go. Let me move this over so it's easier to see. We're being called from get price string, but from subscription variation price string. Now, does that match our screenshot? Yeah, no, it does not. Okay, cool. So that makes sense. So the first time through was WooCommerce product variable subscription, which is calling this to get this string for the parent. And then this time through, we're getting called from WooCommerce product subscription variation, which is calling for personal. So I'll bet you anything, if I go and look at that variation, it is the personal. Product variation 1924. Where's my SKU? Personal. Yeah, so this is going to happen a couple more times. Okay, so this is where we need to add the variation specific post trial fee. Okay, so how do we know that we're here? Okay, let me close all these files because tabs are killing me here. Wow, I just feel like we went a big old circle, but hopefully I learned a little bit about how WooCommerce handles this, how it localizes this data for variations. And that just makes the selecting it a lot faster than it throwing an AJAX callback each time you want to just switch between variations. Okay, so where are we? So we're here. And we got called with subscription string of this. The product is the variation. Okay. this is the problem. This method is called with a variation, and this is going to check the product ID for a meta that doesn't exist. Okay, so check the product for post-trial fee. If the post-trial fee is not blank, then add it. This is for the parent and the simple product. Else, we need to pull out this variation's ID, which is 1924. No, I'm sorry, the parent ID. Do we have that? To get this meta, because the meta is stored at the parent ID level. That's why nothing's showing, because we come through here with 1924, but really we need to be looking at 1923, the parent, to get that data. And then the data is it's a serialized array that's keyed off of the variation ID. So then we need to get it, and then we'll be able to use 1924 to find the post-trial fee. That makes more sense. Okay, sweet. How do we do that? Okay, I'm gonna let this go. Actually, let's leave that there. Okay, so else, this is a variation of a variable subscription. Okay, so the parent ID is equal to product get parent ID. And then do the same thing. Post trial fee is equal to post meta of the, actually I can just do this, parent ID. Okay, post trial fee. And then fees equal to fee sub I need the ID. Get ID. And then if that fee is not blank, actually, I'm just going to stop this page load. Okay, so what are we doing here? It's a variation, so we get the meta from the parent, and then we check. This is going to be an array. We check that array for a key of the variations ID to get a fee, and if that fee is not blank, but we called it fee here, then yeah. Okay, that might not be set. So we get that. Let's do this. So if is array, let's use this variable name. If variable post trial fee is an array, and if it's not empty, then if is set variable post trial fee with a key of the ID of the product, the variation we're working with. Okay. And okay, then we're not grabbing the first item anymore. Then we are going to say the subscription string is going to have an addition of the variable post-trial fee. There we go. It's kind of ugly. Let's make sure this makes sense. I got brackets everywhere. Okay. Okay, recap. So when it's a variation, this product right here could be, this product that comes in to get the price string could be a variable subscription, which is the parent, or it could be a variation. So let's go ahead and fix these squigglies here. Doesn't like something. What don't you like? Array key must be surrounded by spaces. Okay. Space here, here. Space around the array key. And that should clean up the squigglies. Nope, you got more squigglies. There's double space there. Squigglies good. Okay, let's turn off this breakpoint and see what we got. Five-day free trial. Personal. Business. Enterprise. Okay, that did not work. Let's put the breakpoint back and reload the page. Okay, this first time through, we have a variable subscription. Let's just let that go. Okay, here's the variation. So we say post-trial fee is equal to that. There's nothing. So we should drop down to the next else statement. Variable post-trial fee with the ID of the parent. And we did not get it. So let's see. Let's make sure I got that parent right. So product, get parent ID, 1923. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It should be stored under the parent. Let's check the database. Okay, we are in local. We are looking at SQL command. Select everything from post meta, where post ID equals 1923, our parent. Ha! It's a variable post-trial fee. Okay. That was the issue. Hit play a couple times, let the page finish loading. A couple more times, apparently. Okay. We turn that off, and this is meta is wrong. Variable post-trial fee. That should do it. Reload. You know, I haven't even been looking at the error log, the debug log, but that's okay. Feeling good about this. Feeling good. Personal. Yes, we did it. 5 month with a 5-day free trial and a post-trial fee. Okay, it's just starting at and a post-trial fee. Okay, let's do that differently. And a X and S post-trial fee. All right, let's remove those ugly here's. Where did they go? I closed the template. I just have to search for them. Yeah, they were in this template. Okay, let's remove these ugly little janky, derpy placeholders. All right, reload. Don't mind that. That's another plugin. Okay. Yes, it did it. So $35 a month with a 5-day free trial and $20 post-trial fee. Business has a 90. Enterprise is 200. Sign up now. Let's see what our cart looks like. Cart. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That looks really good. A lot. See, now we're communicating. We could probably put something down here, but it's okay. I think we're good. I just want to get version 1 of this plugin done. And they know they're going to get a $200 post-trial fee with the enterprise. Did it. Okay, let's check this puppy in and merge it, and we can be done. Turning off debug. Okay. Let's run a PHP CS on it just to see how badly I messed up linting wise. Processing data form without a nonce verification. I know. I'll do that later. I'm committing this stuff. Added post trial fee to variation price. Yes. And I believe that's it. That's like a version 1, kids. Boom. Okay. Back to issue 4. I think this is that's my issue. And then, what? Did I put PHPCS on the end of that? That's weird. How did I do that? Okay. Sweet. Let's merge this sucker. And delete branch. Get checkout master. Get the latest changes. And yep. So this issue is closed with that. Merged pull request. We just only have 3 issues left. Add a nonce, because that's what PHPCS was complaining about. Update unit tests. Add a notice of post-trial fee to the edit subscription page. What? Oh. Post-trial fee. Yeah, that's an enhancement, y'all. That is a big old fat enhancement, so we can do that later. Let's get a release out. Release. Release. Create a release. Let's call this sucker 1.0. First version with all features. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I mean, I could go through, usually I go through these commits and add details to what the release encompasses, but it's really the first one. So publish. That felt good. That felt good. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. First release. Okay. So that was about an hour. Yeah, I had taken a couple weeks off of streaming and just wanted to get like I had a lot of work to do and stuff like that and taking some time off, but finally back to it. Probably keep the Wednesday, Friday, and then with some other times sprinkled in here and there, but try and keep Wednesday, Friday solid for streaming. So the backup of this will go up to YouTube. The repo is there in the chat, and then I will. It's linkable from other places as well. If you have any questions about subscriptions or anything like that, just reach out via Twitter. Hopefully that was informative and educational. So cool. Thanks, y'all. See y'all next stream.